ignore my messy hair. But this video is one that I thought of doing because I look like it's smart. I am gonna be... Sorry, I just finished eating spicy. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this video is gonna be rating every product I tested on the channel. Now here's the thing, I might end up missing a few because I tested a good amount of stuff on the channel. But for the most part, all of them that I can remember, I am going to be rating them, telling you if I still use them and stuff. Starting with the hair scrunchies. Love them, don't use them that often, but I do love them, and I mean, they look cool. Next one, the Jojo Siwa hairbrush. Love it, still use it all the time. The next thing is the Jojo Siwa hair durables. I personally love it. It looks cool. I do not play with it. I think it's one of those collector item things. I collect them. I love them. It looks cool. Don't play with it, but for the most part, I very much enjoy that. Next up, the Jojo Barbie doll. That went missing. I do really love it. It's Jojo. It's a nice Jojo Barbie doll. I don't play with it because I don't really play with things, but like I like collecting them and stuff. But so that's your rating on that. Next up, the Jojo Siwa tent. That I really did enjoy. It was nice, but I do not have that anymore. I gave it to a family member, to a little girl who would enjoy it a lot more than me. Because here's the thing, the issue with that is because I'm picky. Like, I'm very picky about what goes in my room and stuff because I am a dancer and my room... Okay, this hair is bothering me. We're fixing it. One second. And we're gonna triple loop that. Okay, so let me put my other bobby pin. Okay. The Jojo tent, I really liked it. It came with like a Jojo sleeping bag, a Jojo throw pillow, some Jojo lights, and the tent. I liked it a lot, but because I'm a dancer, I'm picky. Like, here's the thing, because I don't have, like, most dancers that I watch, like, they have a whole room entirely for dance and just training for dance. I do not have that option. Literally, my room is my room, obviously, and even though this is a 3-bedroom house, the other bedroom that doesn't get used is a classroom where I do school. But also it's really tiny and stuff, so like even then, like if I had to pick, it would probably end up being like my bedroom if I could. But for the most part, I'm picky, and I very much love the Jojo tent. I still have the sleeping bag, the pillow, and the lights. The lights are currently on my vanity, and they're really cool, and I love them. The sleeping bag is in the closet along with the throw pillow. The throw pillow I really enjoy because like it's a great thing to just sleep with and be comfortable. Like it puts me really it puts me in a more calm mood so I can sleep. Very much enjoy that. And the sleeping bag I really like because my thing is that I'm short, and so at first I was worried oh, I'm 15, it's probably not gonna fit me, but it ended up fitting me perfectly, so I enjoyed it. It's a nice sleeping. But overall, I did enjoy the tent, but it probably it's probably not it went to a little girl, and you're probably like, oh, why don't you, well, you're putting a bed in here, but, not the Jojo tent, and you love that. The issue with the Jojo tent was space, and you're probably like, a bed's even more space. But the bed that we're building is actually not going to take up that much space, and because it essentially is gonna, the bottom is gonna be entirely like a lounge / workout area. The bottom's gonna be its own really cool area, and so it's not gonna take up much more space. So yeah, but I highly recommend the Jojo tent if you are someone that if you're someone that's not a dancer, or someone that just doesn't care about if you have big things in your room and you like Jojo. Now, it was around $50, but it wasn't that bad of a deal, considering you got a Jojo tent, some lights, a little throw pillow, and a sleeping bag, so it was a pretty good deal. And also, if you are a dancer and you, don't have, a whole room for dance, and you have, everything in your bedroom, then you might not want to get it because it does kind of take up space, but I love it. Next product, we're going to talk all of the makeup stuff I use. For the most part, I love it. Nothing bad. We're going to talk from the cup, the water bottle cup thing that had room in the bottom for snacks. In the office video, or editing area video or something. I love that cup. It was great. I didn't use it I used it for hair masks because sometimes I'll take an egg and I'll crack it into a cup, beat it up, and then I'll put a little bit of lemon juice in it, like 3 or 4 squirts, mix that up, and then I'll put it in the thing with water, and then shake it all up together, and then use a little bit at a time. That way it lasts a really long time. I very much loved it. It was great for pouring the hair mask on my hair and stuff. But I no longer have it, and here's why. Because I ended up throwing it away when I was cleaning my room, because it started getting kind of gross. Gross, and it's not an easy thing to clean, so yeah. But for the most part, it was kind of it got its time, and then yeah, and the bottom part that you put snacks in, and I would mix soaps and stuff, because here's a fun fact. I am very much a bath girl. I love a nice bath, but the entire bath, as I'm mixing soaps, I'm mixing soaps together. I'm cleaning myself. Like, I'm staying busy, you know, and for me, that's very much great, and so it was great for that. The next thing was also from that video. It's like a little mini, like storage thing. It was pink, and you can put, like, your sticky notes or your post-it notes, or, like, you can just put some fun little things in that. I still haven't used it because I haven't brought it in the bedroom. Basically, for a while I was planning to, like, edit and stuff, but now that most of the time I don't, because for me, I like seeing the reality of the video, but, like, the reality of it and stuff. So I ended up not using that space anymore, and I just haven't brought it to my bedroom, but I highly recommend it. It's great for organizing, like, small things, and I feel like it's almost something good for, like, your bathroom or your vanity, you know, if you have one, because you can put, like, hair ties and bobby pins and that sort of stuff in it. Great. Love it. Will use it. Haven't used it in a while, but I will use it. The next thing is the highlighters from that video. Great, I love them. Don't have a lot of them anymore because I love them and use them a lot for, like, coloring and just highlighting. Now the ink pens from that video. Great, love them. Use them all the time. And then there was also the black ink pens. Great, love them. Still use them sometimes. Okay, so that covers that video, I feel like. Because, again, I, like, didn't test that many things in that video. Oh, the scented markers. They weren't tested in that video or really in a video, but I talked about them. I love them. Still have them. They're great. Still use them. The next thing is we're gonna do the fairy lights. I love them. They're cute. Still use them. Nothing bad to say about them. Now we're gonna talk the board, the letter board thing. I'll show you. This thing. I love it. It's great. I still use it. It's not on my wall right now, but that had nothing to do with it. The reasoning is because I'm in the process of working on getting a handstand, and the only space the spot that seemed like the most, like the best spot would be the area that was hanging. So I took that down so I don't break it. And I still love it, highly recommend. Now, the mirror. The heart-shaped mirror that, like, you can put jewelry in. I love that. It's great. It's fabulous. I don't use it all the time because I don't do makeup all the time. But when I do makeup, I love using it. It's great. And it's fabulous. Anyway, now, I'm trying to think. The next thing is the face vacuum. Okay, my thoughts on it now is it's not going to completely clean you, okay? It's not going to 100% clean your face, but I do love it, and I still use it. I use it, like, almost every single day. My opinion on it is it's a great product, but what I like to do is I like to kind of wash my face, then use it. Like, I just throw some water on my face, and then, like, 2 or 3 times I'll throw water on my face and, like, kind of rub my face on. Then I'll use it. Well, I'll dry my face, use it, and then put, like, some more water on my face. Because it definitely gets, it's one of those things that it gets some of it, but it's not, like, all of it, you know? I feel like to get it all, you would have to continue doing the same spot for like an hour. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's just know it's not gonna get everything off. And the point of it is to like vacuum out your pores and get a clean face. It kind of does that, doesn't like do it to the full potential. Now the next thing, the waterfall thing. I love that. It's very much fabulous. I like that it's very small, so like it's not going to take up a lot of space, but also it's fabulous. And I like using it for sleep. The only thing that I would say about it is keep like a cup of water or near you, and then keep an empty cup near you. Because sometimes, because it only goes for so long, and then it will start making this noise that's kind of annoying, and then you have to dump the water out and into a cup, and then you have to put a fresh cup of water in there again. But other than that, it's fabulous. It sounds good, and it makes you it makes me like feel more in the sleep mode. The next thing, this again kind of wasn't in a video, but I did talk about it in a video, which is the Jojo Siwa safe. I like it. The thing that I feel like I like the most about it is that my big concern with it is I personally love using it. I keep my diary in it and my ink pen to write in my diary. But my thing with it was that there are two things and with it, which is that I was concerned at first that if someone knows that my diary's in it, which all of you guys know because I literally just said it, and a family member of mine finds out and wants to look in my diary, I was worried that they could maybe pick the lock with a bobby pin. I tested that. You can't pick the lock with the bobby pin, so that's very much great. The only real flaw that it had was that, so the key has two keys on, it's like a little shiny strap thing and two keys on it. Both keys work to unlock it. Now, my issue with that is that the keys are on the same thing, so if you lose one, you lose both of them, which is kind of not good, and you don't really have a backup. But other than that, I very much enjoy it. And other than the fact that you kind of want to keep tissue paper or something in it on top of your stuff, because it does kind of it's not the most tight lock. When you lock it, it's not gonna completely keep it shut. It's gonna open at the bottom a little. So some stuff that are too tiny or too thin are gonna just slip right out. But for the most part, that's kind of an easy fix to just set it a certain way on a shelf. I very much love it. It's great. Okay, we're gonna start talking Christmas presents because I got a lot for Christmas. The art set, I very much love it. I use it when I'm doing art. Now, the radio that I got for Christmas, because my parents got it for me, thank you. My thing was that I plan to use it. I haven't used it yet, and the reasoning is because lately I've been really changing into a get fit, in a more healthier lifestyle. Well, I've been waking up at 8:30 to Jojo's DREAM. And stuff, so for me, I was planning to plug my MP3 player into it, and so I can be more motivated when I'm stretching and just working out and all of that. But my thing is that my MP3 player actually went missing, and I'm kind of annoyed because I'm honestly annoyed about that because that's the second time. Like, what I mean by that is I had an MP3 player, had it for years, and then it went missing one day. Don't know where it went, and this was like over a year ago. So, like, yeah. But then now this one's going missing, and it's just kind of weird. But luckily we have multiple MP3 players, and my dad's gonna set one up for me, so I have like a new one pretty much. The next thing is the Laducas. The Laducas weren't a Christmas gift, but they were a Valentine's Day gift. I love them. Can't get enough of them. Like, they're fabulous. Now, the hair extensions. I don't like them as much as I wanted to, but I do really like them. My thing with them is that when I bought them, I thought they were the tape-in kind, but they're not, so you have to wedge it in your hair, and then it kind of is uncomfortable, but like, I like them, and I will continue using them, and I don't wear them on a day-to-day basis, and also part of that is because I'm very much into the be yourself, and like, I look who you are, like, look like how you are, and like who you are, and like all of that. And so like for me, I use them when I want some fun color in my hair, or when I'm thinking about doing a dramatic change to my hair, like the bangs. The bangs, yeah, let's just say I love them at first. I still really like them, but I'm a dancer, and I didn't think it through on the dance side of me. I just kind of went like, oh, they're cute, you know, like. But then the dancer side of me went like, this isn't gonna work because now it just falls in your face, and if you bobby pin them up, they look kind of weird. So, yeah, like, it is what it is. I will not do them again, even though they look nice. Now, the clothes that I got for Christmas, like them. You know, like, that's really all. Like, we're gonna just skip Christmas because most of it was just makeup, and, like, I kind of covered, like, the bath bombs and the face mask. I still have one face mask left, and I'm saving it as my emergency face mask because I love doing them so much. But yeah. And guys, you want to know something that happened today that I realized? So like every year for like my birthday, I try to ask for like a main birthday gift that's something more expensive and kind of bigger. And I'm not going to get to do that this year. Why? Because I'm getting most likely getting a really expensive gift of a car. Because I'm turning 16 October 24th. And really soon we have been talking about getting my driver's permit, so that we just kind of been putting it on hold for a little bit because we wanted to see like COVID would calm down a little. And in our area, it's strict. And even though a lot of places are opening up, like dance studios and stuff, we decided we're just being COVID safe and not like doing it, even if that means torturing me and me not seeing my crush for a while. A lot longer, but I'm staying positive and I'm staying happy. And also, like, it means I don't really get to go studio and dance, but it's all because we're being COVID safe, and yeah. I'm developing a collection of face masks, and I love it. Like, cute face masks. Because I need to find my other two, but, like, yeah, because, just at random times, my dad will just buy, like, a 2-pack of, like, face masks that are, like, kind of cute and, like, fun design. And then, mainly for the summer, in case Bella comes down, because then we can be, like, matching with our face mask. But yeah, so yeah, last year we went smart because last year, like, the only timing that we ever, like, kind of, like, go and, like, do something extra, like, that's more extreme, like, go shopping or something that's not for groceries, is when it comes to allowance time, which I am unfortunately not getting to spend allowance for, like, 5 months. For 5 months. No, here's why, because I have to be a little more quiet about this. But the reasoning why is because my bed, yeah, at one point my parents were going to pay for it, but then just a lot had happened, and my mom is just worried that I'm going to build it and then regret it. Which, by the way, my dad is helping me with. He's probably going to be the one to build it. Now, here's why I have to be more quiet. Is because the design that we had was going to be $200. Which means 10 months, no spending money. That's a long time. Now, because my dad he was like, well, we did say that we would pay for it, like, I'll pay for half, just don't tell your mom. Because my mom's gonna freak out over that, so we just don't tell her and stuff. And it's nice that I don't have to worry about you guys telling her, because ultimately you don't know, like, anything about her Facebook or anything. So that's good. Good, and it's not them, like, playing favorites, it's just how it is. And also, I kind of grew up being an only child, so I all kind of had it really good. But yeah, so 5 months, no spending money. And also, I got some good news. We're down to, like, the last step for merch, which is to create a website, and that we're gonna try to make an Instagram one, because then it's hooked up to my Instagram, so you can just press a button and it takes you straight to it, like. But we do have to work on that, which will be tomorrow. So hopefully we can get that done really fast, and then we can produce merch. I actually showed some family yesterday because we had family over, and it was really fun. We showed them, and yeah, we were actually invited to something yesterday, but we're not going probably because, and it's nothing up against the family, like, it was a wedding, like, nothing up against them, it's just for us, and I'm not an event person. I'm the person, I don't like going to family events that much, unless it's like a family member that I, like, was seeing, like, 24/7, and they still see, like, all the time and stuff, like, for a lot of things. And also, like, it's just not gonna work out, and, like, and they know that it's not like us being like, oh, we don't want to go. Like, just there's a lot of stuff that goes on, and it just wasn't going to work out. So, yeah. Peace out. Hey, welcome to the vlog. It's currently... One second. It's currently like 1 o'clock. I'm replying to DM. Yeah, so currently like almost 1 o'clock, and I haven't vlogged yet. We worked on merch today a little bit. We're at the last step, so that's good. Tomorrow we'll finish it. But we also did some school and stuff. Like, today's just been a very chill day. Today's also been like a horrible day, because like first time I didn't want to get up, but that's fine. I like got up anyways because my alarm went off. I have an app that basically plays Jojo music. So every day at like 8:30 in the morning, it wakes me up to some Jojo DREAM. Put me in the right mood for the day, because Jojo always makes me a little more happy. But today is just kind of a day that I'm like out of it. Like, I just don't want to do today. Like, like I just don't want to do today for some reason. And at this point, I'm questioning a lot of things. Like my friendship with Bella. Like, what is it? Like, what is it I need to know from her? What's the deal with that? Because, and it's not me like trying to be rude, because I love Bella. Like, Bella and me have always been like sisters. Like, we have always been such good friends. We always gotten along. Like, yes, every once in a while we'll like get in a little argument, but then 2 seconds later we're like, wait, we were arguing over something that pointless because we both wanted the same thing. And like, we'll like be best, like we're back to normal and just back to being best friends. Like, but with that, it's kind of like your best friend doesn't and leave you with no calls, maybe 2 texts for 6 months straight, when they know that you're working your butt off on a music video, and you're also like just trying to keep it together, when in reality you can't. When in reality you miss your crush and you can't do anything about it. That's not a friend to me. If you're gonna just leave me that way, then what? Like, it's not okay. Like, and the 2 texts, like, wasn't even like, hey, how you doing? Like, it wasn't anything like that. It was, oh, I'm cleaning my room. Oh, sorry, just wanted to thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Like, oh, I'll FaceTime you tomorrow. And then the next day comes, no FaceTime call. It's like, it's just annoying, and at this point, I don't know, like, because at this point, I think my dad's starting to be right. Like, what I mean by that is the other day he was like, that was not very trustworthy, is she? And I'm like, when it comes to music videos and social media, he was like, don't try to cover up for her. And I'm like, I'm not, I'm just stating truth. And I'm starting to think maybe that's right. and it saddens me because me and Stella have always been like best friends, like sisters, or to the point where like you couldn't break our friendship apart. Literally, I'm not joking. Someone actually tried, and it failed, backfired on them because they did nothing, and then they just made us stronger friends. So yeah, it's kind of like, at this point, I don't know what to do, because I really don't want to lose my best friend. But if my best friend isn't going to be there for me, like, that's messed up. So I'm going to go watch YouTube, enjoy some soda for now, because right now I'm just needing like a I miss my crush day. Like that's what today's like a I miss my crush day, and it's like and at this point it's just kind of like getting to me, and it's like I I don't want it to. I just want to see him, and like I want to read you what I posted last night, because I posted something on my Instagram stories. It says, and I'm happy with my job. I love it, but it's not everything. I miss my crush. He will always come first. I will find him, and when I do, I won't make the same mistake twice. I love him. Thank you to my fans. You and Sam are what got me through and still are. So, yeah, and I meant by that was it's just great to know that I have amazing fans that are always checking in on me, because Thursday, and I'm like, and then and I'll get a DM and be like, hey, how are you doing today? And I'm like, thank you. Like it's nice to know that you guys are always there checking on me, and that's great. Okay, so I just texted her time to finish making the to-do list, because she seems like she's at the perfect age. Like for me, that's the thing, is that I get annoyed when people like it's my one of my like pet peeves or things that I don't like is seeing kids who want to dance and they love dance and they watch it and like they're really big into it, but seeing them in a position to where they like nobody thinks anything of it. They're like, oh, they like dance, but I don't think they want to do it or something like so for me, I'm like, that's kind of annoying. Like, if they want to do it, then you should let them. They can make a career, like, and stuff. And last time she was over, she seemed really big into dance with little girl, and she's fabulous. And I'm just voice texted and my niece and been like, hey, if you ever like, if she ever wants to take, like, a dance class, or then I can teach her some stuff. And I can teach her flexibility, since I have found so many tips that have been helping me, and just, yeah. So yeah, because I think I know what I might get her for Christmas. Because here's the thing with that, last year I didn't really get her anything, but that was because last year, like, I was at a point where I couldn't, but now, like, I think I have some ideas. So, to-do list. First thing on my to-do list is 7:30. Then, second thing is okay, so the first thing on my to-do list is 7:30, which means wake up at 7:30. Second thing is to stretch for 22 minutes. And I'm also gonna, like, put warm up, because we need a warm up. Warm up, and then I'm also gonna, we need warm up, we need stretch. Anything outside, like, here's the thing, I'm not putting much for the morning because this is only morning stuff. And for that, I'm trying to think what else do I like running in. Ooh, ballet training. Training. Okay, so I put 4 things. So, and I'm gonna keep this a full piece of paper because for now that's what I have, but in the future I might want to add, I might want to adjust some stuff. So, yeah. But for me, this hopefully would be something exciting because I like, here's my thing, is that I'm very big about I never try to push someone towards dance, like I rebel and stuff. I like them to know about dance. I like them to know what it is and know some stuff about it, you know? Because I didn't. I grew up not knowing anything about dance, you know, not really knowing what it was, and I wish I did, because I would be a lot farther in my dance career than what I'm in now, because once I discovered what it was and discovered how much I loved it, I just haven't stopped, except for the 5 months I had to stop because of spine surgery, which was kind of like torture because dance is such a big part of my life, and now, like, and it's fun because I like actually get to see like this person, like sometimes this little girl, and it's important. For her, I push it on her the most, I feel like, and that's because last time she was over, like, I told her I'm like a dancer, and she just took to it. She loved it. So yeah. So yeah, because, and it works because, like, it's just fun. And it's really fun that maybe now I get to teach dance to someone, because I'm really advanced, okay? Like, my thing is that I'm at the point where you can give me a combo and give me, like 10, maybe 20 minutes at least, and I can pick it up. I can pick up that combo. So, now, I'm not the best at, like, making a combo and then learning it myself, like, choreographing a dance and remembering it. But anytime that someone else does, like, I'll watch a YouTube video and figure out the entire dance and remember it for a really long time. And I'll continue going over because at first, after I, like, quit dance class, I quit, like, going over a lot of the routines, and I actually only felt sad because I really enjoyed it and stuff. But yeah, but for me, I pick up on things fast. My flexibility is getting there. It's improved a lot. I can almost do a tilt. And honestly, I actually can do a tilt. My thing is that at first I went like, oh, I'm not even close to a tilt, like, or I thought I was getting close, but I didn't realize that I actually had one because until I watched a video that someone basically, Eliana posted a video on her Instagram or something, yeah, on her Instagram, and someone put it on YouTube, and I was watching it, loved it, and she did a tilt in it, and my leg wasn't, like, my leg was about the same as hers. Like, I think mine was exactly the same height, and I love doing tilts because it's the beginning steps of a leg hold. Because with the leg hold, your leg is straight up in the air, and then your body's like turned like this, and you're holding onto your leg. With the tilt, your leg's kind of just mostly up in the air, but it's like 3/4 of the way. So it's a lot easier. But now my flexibility is improving. Like, my thing with flexibility is that it depends on what you're doing, because there's some stuff that that you're gonna be different on your flexibility on a different level, like maybe not as high on that trick, but on other stuff you're gonna be really high. But now, like, I just love I'm really good at dancing now, and it's just that I love it so much. And so, I'm gonna tape this on the wall. Let me grab, like, 4 pieces of tape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I put it over there. That way I can just kind of, like, keep me going in the morning. And on it, the first thing is 7:30, meaning the time that I wake up. I'm actually gonna set that right now. Okay. That's done. Okay. But it's really good for me. I might have to change that to like 8 o'clock. Depending, I'll have to find out from my dad what time he gets up because I don't want waking him up. And the reason I say that is because currently I am sleeping on a blow-up mattress in their bedroom. Because my bed is not made yet and that situation. But if this works out and I actually get to teach this whole girl, like for me, dance, I love doing it for free. Like I straight up said I'll do it for free. It's just that, because to me, I feel like dance is something that is really important and it can take you in so many ways. And in so many ways, and it's something that I feel like everyone deserves a chance to learn about and know. Yeah. Yeah. Like it's something that everyone deserves the opportunity if they wanted to learn about it. And it also works out because I'm gonna actually voice text her one more time because by the way, I also have a leotard that I want to give to her because it doesn't fit me, and I have a backup pair of cheater shoes that I don't wear, so that she can have, even though they might be a little too big, I don't know, but we can see. I'll talk it over. Because I have two pairs of cheater shoes. The reasoning is because at first I bought a pair with my money, like my allowance, and it was great, and I loved them. But then, and it was great, and I loved them, and I used them because at first my feet would stick to the floor, and so whenever I was turning, I would immediately start to fall out of my turn. Or like because my foot would literally, like this part of my foot would like stick to the floor when I was turning and stuff. So I got a pair and I wore them 24/7. I literally wore them all the time. Although I would take them off at night, but as soon as I woke up, I would put them on again and keep going. But now, well, soon later, I wore them to the point where the bottom of one of them was coming off. Like, it was destroyed. Like, I wore them so much. And so finally, then my mom, one day, it was like it was kind of around my birthday, like, I want to say like a week before, and she like told my dad to order two pairs for me. That way I could have a backup. And then I kind of just stopped wearing them as much. But yeah, if that's gonna be the case, then what I will hopefully, like, yeah. Yeah, so if that's gonna be the case, then I don't know. Like if that can be the case, then I'm gonna pick up my floor, because my floor is a mess and I actually need to pick it up anyway. But I kind of want to do that tomorrow. Yeah. And then, I can teach her, hopefully. Like, I'm really wanting this to work out, because even if that means, like, however she wants to do, like, if it works out to where, like, she comes over, like, once a week, or, like, as many times a week as she wants, and I can teach her in person, like, that works. If she needs to do it through Zoom, then I'll work it out, like. And then that way, this is like something really important to me, and I just kind of want to work out. But if it doesn't, that's totally fine. My thing is that, I just want her to have that option, you know, like, I want her to, like, I don't want her to be forced out of her dream, you know, like, I want her to have that option. And however that option is, we'll make it work. And if it works out, then what we'll do is I'll have this room and that I can, like, kind of teach her in and stuff. But also, if I, like, need to, like, we'll work it out. I will honestly work it out and make it work. But yeah, and the reason that I don't put this person in videos is because, or this whole girl in videos, is because I only seen her once, and also I don't know, like, if I don't know, like, the thing with that, like, if she's allowed to, like, what it is. And so I'm just really happy where I am with my dance career, like, and my flexibility is improving so much. I'm actually gonna show you something. Get way back here. So I sit like that. This goes like that. Grab this foot, and I push. See? Like that's getting so close to just seeing something. I'm gonna go watch YouTube. Ignore that sound. My dog is currently playing with the toy. And ignore that my hair looks wet. It's actually not that wet right now. It's kind of damp. I took a bath not too long ago. And I tested out this TikTok hat. And I don't know if it worked. So I saw the TikTok hat on Giannina's TikTok. And basically what it is you take, and so like after you take a bath and like you wash your hair and stuff, you take a t-shirt and then you basically, first up, you dry your hair. Well, you don't dry it, like you just kind of pat it a little bit with the t-shirt. You brush it out. Like that way, because once you do this, like, kind of like can't brush it afterwards or else it ruins the point. So you like brush your hair, then you put your hair inside, so you take like the t-shirt and you're like the hole where your head would go through, you put that on your head with all of your hair inside. Now that part was challenging for me because my hair is really thick and it likes to just like, I kind of like be messy, so like for that reasoning I had to actually put my hair in, I put in a hair tie around just to keep my hair together and up in it. Then I pulled the t-shirt down like really far on my head, and then I scrunched all of my hair up. Like I kept like just doing like this a bunch until I felt like I got it pretty good. Then I took the other end, and I folded it and tucked it up underneath the hole that my head was in. And then I basically just let it sit until it was mostly dry. But luckily, fun fact about my hair, sometimes it takes forever to dry and sometimes it takes 2 seconds to dry. So then I finished getting dressed and stuff. And I used the bathroom the normal stuff. And at that point my hair was kind of just lightly damp. So I took it out and now I am letting it fully dry and we will see if it works. But pretty much the whole point of this hack is it's supposed to kind of give you some waves in your hair, which if this works, I'm going to be really happy and be using this a lot because I hate curling my hair, because I have a hair curler, but it takes forever. It takes forever, and I don't trust other people doing it, unless it's professionals. I don't trust, anyone else really doing it. Just in the fact that I'm worried about getting burned. And then I have, so my mom has these curlers, hair curlers. And the annoying thing is that they're really uncomfortable to sleep in. They're really uncomfortable to sleep in. And also, I got the hiccups again. Okay, that did nothing. That still did nothing except for it got Sam very, very curious. I'm okay, Sam. I'm okay, I promise. Okay, we're just dealing with me having hiccups. And anything I try just gets Sam very curious and makes him want to sniff me. I don't need a sniff or a kiss, I promise. Sam, I'm okay. I just got the hiccups. It's fine, Sam. Not the end of the world. But, yeah, in a minute, I'm gonna work on, one thing for stretching. Today, I kind of was supposed to stretch, but I kind of don't want to. And it's not me not wanting to be productive. It's that it's kind of later in the evening, and also it's just I'm not motivated, since for me stretching is the thing I like doing flexibility, but the actual stretching part is the thing that I'm like, I need to be motivated. I need to listen to music or something. And so, yeah. So in a minute we'll do a little bit of stretching back, and we're just gonna do a little bit on leg, because I feel like that's the area that I feel like with a lot of tricks, and it takes leg flexibility. So yeah, but I also want to come on and say some stuff, because yeah, tomorrow I will have a little bit more to vlog, because tomorrow I am going to be home by myself for like a while. And by a while, I mean like no more than 4 hours at most. I don't really know how long. We don't really know how long. But my dog Sam will be here, and don't worry, nothing's really going on. All that's happening is that my parents are going to get the COVID vaccine and stuff. And our closest location, or so yeah, because they got a call from okay. I have to check that real quick. Sorry, I got a notification. Do I know this person? Yes. Sorry, I got like a few friend requests on Facebook from people that I know, and one person I clicked on and I went like, do I know this person? Because, and then I went like, yes, I 100% do, because the reasoning that they are, or they were one of our foster kids at one point, so that, because we did that for a really long time. I'm adopted, and so yeah. Yeah, I am probably, like, right now I did want to tell you that, like, honestly, you want to know what I do when my parents are gone? It's so simple. Oh, I literally turn on the TV. That's the first thing I do. I hate silence. It freaks me out. Like, turn on Dance Moms. I turn on Dance Mom. And then I basically, like, if I have chores, I'll get them done, like, then I literally sit on the couch and watch Dance Mom the entire time. And you're probably like, why is that all you do? Like, occasionally I'll get up, like, get soda, get snack. But I do that because my mom has never been a big fan of dance. Like, for her, it's the, like, that they stage people and stuff. But yeah, so I'm really hoping that I get a chance to actually start teaching this little girl that is in our family dance. I really want this to happen because she, literally the last time I saw her, like, she just immediately loved it. She really, really liked it. She loved it. Like, she just seemed like, she just seemed into dance. And so I'm like, it would be incredible for me to be able to share something that I love so much. Like, literally, you want to know what gotten me through losing my crush? From completely breaking, from completely destroying myself and waking up and being like today is going to be the day that I'm just not going to do anything. I'm not going to get out of bed. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to scream at myself in my head. And, oh, you brought this on yourself. You should have told him that you liked him when you had the chance. And now, you being shy, and made that mistake. Sorry, but now you have to live with the consequence. The thing that keeps you from doing that is honestly a few things. And first up, you guys. Like, you guys are incredible. I have so many fans that, like, just, like, sometimes they'll just, like, DM me, like, hey, how's your day? Or hey, or just, so, how you feeling? Or, like, are you okay? Like, just a bunch of fun, like, they just check up on me, and that's really nice. And I don't ask you to, but if you do, thank you. But yeah, definitely my fans, dance, for sure. And kind of like, and just being around the people that I really love. Like, I feel like there's a difference between like and love. And for me, right, too, is I actually categorize my family, which sounds kind of mean considering a lot of them are wrong. And if I know you really, really well, you're in a different category versus some that maybe I used to grow up around, but I don't see as much anymore, or I never really saw, or something. Like, there's different categories, and then that's like, okay. So yeah. Okay, yeah, that's honestly the thing. And my dog Sam, obviously. Like my baby Sam. Yeah, you good boy. He's playing with the toy. But yeah, because it's really incredible that now maybe I have a chance to share that love of dance and for once not be the student, for once being the one that knows it and teaching it. Because, like, here's the thing, making YouTube videos about dance is something that I honestly do love, I do enjoy, but with that it's also a lot of work in ways that I don't get to see the progress. And that's something that's really, really sad for me, is that I don't, like, here's the thing, As a lot of the times, I don't know if anyone like actually tries to learn the routines or learn stuff if you do like the videos. And also, if you have an Instagram and you happen to do one of my like dance videos and try to learn a combo or something, then yeah. Here. We're down. Okay, you can have down. He's kind of grabbing me. Yeah, and so for me, it's like, for once, maybe that's not the case. Maybe for once I did. Like, the thing is that I love seeing, my thing with teaching dance is I love doing it. Like, it's really fun. Don't think I'll ever open a studio, maybe. I don't know. But my thing is that I want to teach it, but I also want to see the progress. I want to see when someone learns it and gets excited and loves it. Like, I want to see their progress and see them move on to being fabulous dancers. And I might have that chance. So, I am going to work on some leg stability. I'm going to do leg kicks. So, we're going to be like push up and like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. I know that was only 10, but kind of just to see it get higher. And right now I'm gonna go write in my diary. And then I'm gonna go watch some YouTube probably. Today's just a day. But like for me, also another big thing is getting to like stay home by myself once in a while. That helped me a lot because, and it's not that I don't like my family because I do. It's just like every once in a while, just having that like break and like me and Sam are the only ones here. Okay, pull out the dance moms. Start watching it. You know, like it's like a nice little like generator thing. Like it makes me just more like. Now I can like it's kind of my time that I'm like I can throw pillows. I can do pretty much whatever. Obviously, with following the rules. Like keeping my phone near me. Like don't let anyone in unless I know them, and then also I'll let them, my parents know. If someone that I know comes, like that situation. Like just Sam. Do you want timeout? Do you want timeout? I'm not gonna take your toy, okay? Or your treat, okay? Yeah, I love you. He thought I was gonna take his toy. But yeah, like, and it's really fun because sometimes I'll just take and start throwing pillows, and I'll like just dance and just like do whatever, and it like is so nice because then it's like I let all my like everything, and now I'm like okay. So it's nice to get that once in a while, and stuff. So yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna go do that. Oh, and also, by the way, I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm just gonna end the vlog here because it is around 6 and it is actually 5:43. You can see that. And yeah, hope you are all having a great day. You know, like I want to go ahead and try to get this vlog up because it's really fun. Like, just, I love doing vlogs because it forces me to be more productive. And tomorrow I'm gonna do some dance training. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a little bit of ballet training. Here's the thing, I never was big into ballet, and I like the performing element, like contemporary, where I can be fast and do a lot of performing, and like, it's just really fun. Peace.